Fucker, bunch of sucker, blah, 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 blah.
Let's get it started today. Packers will get the ball first, from what I'm seeing here. Giants defense will be tested against Jordan Love and co. What a good game. Good game last week, 42 points, so maybe 45. They got the win against the Eagles. Love is having a great season. With his elite running back, Josh Jacobs. Speaking of, gets tackled after a gain of 1. Good tackle there. And the big man to a short gain. Love by himself in the backfield. Matthew Golden, number 0, had a great game last week. But here's John getting to the 42-yard line. Nice reception. One takes a snap, hands it off to Josh. Josh getting to the right side. Almost breaks free for a big gain. Still gets 9. Like another handoff to Josh here. Won't be able to play action. Jordan Love going over the middle. There's that man, Matthew Golden, going to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Down to the 4 goes Golden. Love already at 64 yards on the game. Not stopping anytime soon. Gets it over to Golden. Matthew Golden, 4-yard touchdown. Seven to 0 Packers. Quick start. Getting that man involved nice and early. Quickly becoming the star player of the team. Kick is good. 7 to 0 is your score. Giants will get a chance to do a nice rebuttal. Kick is away. Return from the 4-yard line to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Good return to the 30, 35. Down at the 36-yard line. Great start for this Giants team. Jackson Dart also having a good season yard-wise, interception-wise not so much, but he doesn't have to worry today. This Packers defensive unit is not known for their pass defense. However, against pass rush, they are getting better. Still not great, though. And there's already a 10-yard pass for Dart and co. Handoff coming most likely to the right side with the fullback help. Packers are preparing for it. Get the ball teleported to his hand, but we don't care. A 2-yard loss. A quick tackle by Wagner. Love how Madden does that. The ball just teleports into their offhand where they don't have the ball as a handoff. My team is not fooled. Dart. No pressure yet. Pressure got there at the end, but doesn't matter. Still gets the ball off for a decent amount of yards. 5 yards gained. 3rd and 7 now. Have to get a pass over the middle. The middle is the weakest part of this defense, although Xavier McKinney is there to help support it. Here goes Dart over the middle. In the middle of McKinney and Wagner. Just a great pass there. Great find. Darius Slayton taking full advantage. Of this weak Packers defense. Looking to get a touchdown. Pressure coming on the screen. Oh, Jukes Parsons, who gets killed after. Flag of New York, got me blocking the back most likely. John was put in cornerback. for this game for the Packers, but the refs felt that that was illegal, and now he's not in there. Packers do have a shitbox at corner right now, but we'll be fine. Or they'll be fine, rather. As Cooper, incomplete pass forced on the great tackle deflection there. Hey, let them get close to a first down, he says. Another great coverage there. Only gain of 3, 3rd and 7 again, the second 3rd and 7 in a row. Converted nice and fine over the middle last time. Might look for it again, might get it again even. Pressure in his face, and he's sacked by Parsons. Mike Parsons' first sack of the day. Just not going to be able to get held there for too long. Packers defense covered well, long enough for Parsons to make something happen. Giants will attempt a field goal. It's only a 40-yarder, 40-something yarder, so it should be doable. Might get 50-yarder. And it's no good. Packers ball. Good love and go. At the 44-yard line, great position here. Love. Over the middle to Moore, who's going to get to the 40-yard line. Great pass there. Love about to cross 100 yards in this first quarter. Good celebration there. Letting them know. I'm here. J-Lo, hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs going up the middle. Big gainer here. 20-yard gain. To the 20-yard line. The Packers are in the red zone now. Already flipped the field and more. Love, touchdown to Golden on his last throw. Could do a repeat here. Golden going to go to Jacobs instead. Jacobs has a blocker. Not going to be good enough, though. Only gets a yard to the 19. The Packers aren't mad. I formation, play action pass possibly, but most likely a real handoff here. Wilby gets out to the edge, gets quickly tackled after another gain of 1. 3rd and 8 now. Love will have to pass. Has Golden, Reed, Moore, and Jacobs. Walk for Reed. Jaden Reed gets to the 3 on the first down. Jordan Love crosses 100 yards. There we go from Jaden Reed. And back to Brighton early. Now 3 yards to go for a touchdown. Looks like he an outside stretch. Jacobs here. No, it'll be a pass play. Gets it to Jacobs. Trucks the linebacker, but steps out of bounds at the 5. Would have been a touchdown there if he stayed in bounds. Nonetheless, still second down. Love takes the snap. Over the middle, Tucker Kraft falls down at the 2. Found a quarter he liked. Getting off for the touchdown. Golden on the outside. Could have got a speed out. That's not what they do. Instead, they go to the right side. Touchdown Moore! 14-0 Packers. Quickly making things happen. Is away, and it is good. Let's have a 14-0 lead over the Giants in this first quarter. Defense made a good stop off the sack by Parsons. We can have a repeat situation here. Gets away, will return from the 4, maybe the 5. Down at the another good return here, actually getting to the 30s. Force that block in the back penalty, hurting them in that drive. New start Looks like a handoff. Will be a handoff, and it'll be a big gainer. Big gainer. Down to the other side of the midfield to the 44-yard line. Now they're set. All right, we'll take pass this time over the right side. Quick pass, quickly tackled by Evan Williams at the 40. Dart. Let the first quarter tick over. Second quarter will start. Been all Packers so far. Matthew Golden and Sky Moore. Here we go. Packers rushing 4 off the Bobby Wagner blitz. No, to be a 3-man rush. Over to the left side. Going to be a quick tackle made by Wagner. 31-yard line. Still first down for the Giants. About to be in the red zone. Handoff most likely going to the right here. No play action pass. Dart over to the right side. Good defense by Sessi. To say. They're knocking the ball loose. 2nd and 10 now. Hand off to the left. Parsons is there. Gets him down at the 30 for a gain of 1. 3rd and 9. Third and long now. Even more than deep pass. Hit by Evan Williams. And he's short by a yard off the McKinney tackle. The Giants will probably go for it here. Not wanting to fall to 2 and 9. QB sneak possible. Most likely a handoff or a short pass, though. It'll be a toss play, and it's going to be a first down and more. Way more inside the 10 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Giants. I formation, heavy set to the left. Could turn him out and go to the right, though. Lose a man. Probably what they're going for here. No, back to the left, and just stuffed. Gain of 1, maybe. They fought a gain of 1 at 5. 2nd and goal now. 4-man rush. Packers pressing the issue over the middle. 4 men there. Over the middle, and it's just going to be an easy touchdown. Nobody stopped them. (14-7). Packers get another chance to score. It is good. (10, 15, 20, 25, down to the 30. Well, I would say it's 31, but they're going to say his knee or his butt was down to 30 and the ball was there. Packers already 100 yards, averaging 235 for the season. Passing yards, rather. Jacobs, big run to the 50. 45-40, Jacobs is gone. 70-yard rushing touchdown. Josh Jacobs. (21-7). As the Packers take the 2-score lead again. Josh Jacobs having a big first half. Giants get a chance to knock it back down to a 1-score lead. From the 6, they'll return it to the 20, 25. This time, a good tackle knocks him down at the 26 rather than the 30 or plus. Helped up Good play. The Giants off the momentum pressure that their defense let up. And off here, going up the middle, big gainer, 12 yards. The 38-yard line. Packers D-line slacking today. Usually they're pretty good against the run. Will the Giants keep abusing that? They will. Over to the left. Here we go. Bobby Wagner kills him after a gain of 1. Hand off to the right. Going to be stuffed. Still somehow gets a gain of 1 after being touched by 3 people. Jackson Dart over to the left for the first down. Gets it to the 47 across midfield. Pressure coming in Dart's face. Rolls out to the right, trying to get away. Does get away. Throws it out. Good pass to the 25-yard line. First and 10, new set of downs. Jackson Dart will pass again over the middle. Quick pass, tackled by Wagner after a truck. 5th tackle of the game for him. 8-yard gain. Heavy formation towards the left. Could get a run to the left here. Will be so. And we'll get a first down and more to the 11. Packers defense not playing at its best against the run right now. Both happy campers, Wagner and Parton, are doing everything they can. Dart in trouble, moves out the pocket, throws to the left. Great pass by Dart. (21-14) now. Dart's been moving and moving. Packers offense is complete. You start working on your defense next, trying to boost some of those guys. The 15, 20, 25, down to the 29-yard line, they'll call it. Josh Jacobs already at 99 yards, about to cross 100, just like his quarterback, Jordan Love. Already 200 yards in the half for this team. Looks like another handoff coming. Big read in the screen, go back, or whatever you call it, back to the left. Josh Jacobs gets stuffed, lost 2. Are you still like that 100 mark? Williams standing side by side with Jacobs, most likely a pass play, get him some yards here. The will play action pass to Jacobs. Tucker Craft with the diving catch for a first down at the 42. Straight catch there by Tuck. And lines up side by side with Jacobs again. Puts you handoff, delayed handoff, maybe. I reckon it's going to be another pass play. It won't be. It'll be handoff to the right side. Jacobs almost breaks off for another one. They get 7, 2nd and 3, across 100 yards. Another handoff to Jacobs. This time he gets nowhere. Loss of 1. 3rd and 4 now. Or at least the first time the Packers have been challenged on second time rather. It's been challenged on 3rd down. First time it's this deep in their own field, or this shallow in their own field rather. Gordon goes out to the right, throws it on the run, gets it out to Moore for a first down. Both QBs making running passing plays for big gains. Jordan over to the left side. There he is again, Moore having a big game, 29. Love passing again, screen to Jacobs this time, has blockers, not good enough though. 75 couldn't block the rock. Make sure this window's sealed. Duct tape. Love over the middle. There he is, Jaden Reed. Haven't seen him in a minute. Gets to the 18 inside the red zone. First down. Now are the Packers. 46 seconds left. Trying to score again before halftime. Giants will get the ball. Jacobs to his right. 4 receivers out. They're going to be a pass play. No way they run. Over the middle, Reed again. Or that's Golden this time. Haven't seen him in a minute either. Speaking of Reed, he's injured, limping off the field. 2nd and 1 from the 9. We go backups, so the backups are in. Jaden Reed and Josh John both incapacitated. Well, takes the snap. Oh, incomplete pass. Trying to get his man could not burn one. Early troubles. Loss. Look at his number 2 hurting him. Love gets it to Tuck. Tucker Craft touchdown. Packers already at 28 points for the half. Kick is away. And it's good. Giants have 36 seconds to score for halftime. 11 plays, but not their longest drive. Kick is away. It'll be a good one. Return from the 4. 10, 15, 20. Packers aren't going to allow a good return here. Stopped at the 24. Jackson Dart over to the right side. And we have 29, first timeout called. 71 more yards to go and 29 seconds to 2 timeouts. We have to start going deep on these 2 safeties. Known for their pass coverage. Over the middle, going to be caught 33-yard line. Second timeout called, but it's 3rd and inches. Timeout 25 seconds. At most, you have 3 plays. Clock runs out. Get about 8 passes now. And bring the pressure, but our pass is already out to the 44th. Last timeout called. What a pass, gotta get out of bounds. Trying to get in the field goal range here. Dart gets across the 50 at the 43. No timeout though. Time running out. Gonna have to spike the ball here for a field goal. 5, 4, 3. Spikes the ball on the 43-yard line. No, going for a Hail Mary instead of the field goal. Going for it all, as they say. Want a touchdown so they can get it again at halftime. Will he be sacked before that? No. Throws it deep into the end zone. Intercepted! Jackson Dart's last second Hail Mary. Is intercepted. Second half starts. Giant ball. Down 14, return to the 20. Down at the 24-yard line. Like your special teams unit trying to pitch up. Got a good first half passing the ball. Takes the handoff, pressure coming, gets it out to the right, going to be tackled after a gain of 7. Injury though for Cam Scat. Four-man rush by the Packers. Guard pressure coming in his face to the right side. Malik Neighbors not going to be caught. Ooh! Saved! Jesse Bates there to save the play at 34, the other side of the field. Giants with all the momentum this drive, though. The Packers on a 3-man rush. Running out the pocket is Jackson Dart. Going to roll. Slides down after gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Only 1 minute into the drive, and they're already this far down the field. Dart draws it off sides. Free play. Hits a man. Obviously not going to accept the penalty. You got about 14 yards off that. "13 yards, I'll call it. First 10 at 17. Dart over the left side, going to be caught after a gain of 6. Second and 4 Giants from the 11-yard line. Dart pressure coming in his face on the blitz. Has a man though. Quick tackle made by Sissy. Parsons, here he comes. Pressure moving Parker. Dart out the pocket, but he scores. Runs straight into the end zone. 28-21. Packers get another chance to raise this lead. Kick is away to the 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Down at the 31-yard line. Packers might break their passing average already this game. I raise it a little more for the season. One average boosting up 2. Jordan Love will pass it this time. Going over the right side, quick pass to Tucker Craft is complete, gain of 8. Second and 2 at 39 now. Love takes the snap. Over the left side to Jacobs. He won't get there. 75 couldn't block a rock for the windowsill, as I said earlier, about the same man. I formation, most likely a QB sneak here, and it's going to be a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line, almost to midfield already. Love takes the snap, gets it to Tucker Kraft, leading 42-yard line, first and 10. Kraft mops him up. Play action pass gets him good. Tucker Kraft has blockers for a first down at 31. Not going to be nearly contested enough. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop 5 p.m. alarm. Run to the 16. Josh Jacobs picks up a big gainer. Packers in the red zone now on a first down. Ghostcraft out to a line formation. Gets it to set man to the 10 for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now. Packers exactly at the 10. UC John is back on the field. Hand off to Jacobs, though. Going to get a loss of 1 here. 3rd and 5. Good for the Giants defense. He's okay. Love Golden in the slot. Going for Golden, intercepted! Huge play for the Giants defense. Throwing an interception, going for Golden. His 3rd int of the season. Both teams have a turnover now. The turnover is the only reason the Packers have the lead. Handoff to the left. Quick tackle made by Coop, supported by his team. However, Sweat decides to push it forward a few yards and stopping what could have been a good stop. 2nd and 7 now, 3-yard gain. I formation, play action pass, hand up the middle. Something's going to give. When you play action pass, pressure coming, gets it out to his running back. Down to the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. This mid-game of the Packers disappointing to say the least. Another handoff coming. Will be another play action rather. Over the middle again. Passive defense leads to an 8-yard gain. Giants looking to tie this game. This time it's a handoff, and this time it's a loss of 1. Bobby Wagner's 8th tackle of the game. 3rd and 3 now. Packers defense needs a clutch stop after the turnover. Keep this lead. Pressure coming, gets it out to the right. That's the wrong play. Packers force a punt. It will be a punt. Wagner and Parsons clutched there. John will just take a fair catch at the 29. Josh Jacobs having a big game today. High formation for this Packers unit. Most likely handoff. No play action pass. Copying dart in the defense. The Giants rather. Oh my God, Jordan Love! To who is that? Oh my God, who the fuck is that? To the 16. Never seen that man in my life. Love takes a snap, hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs going up the middle for a big gain of 6. 2nd and 4 at the 10. Big swing of things. Packers going to get 1 playoff, most likely. Looking for a touchdown. Golden on the bottom of your screen. Could get a redemption touchdown there. Love will let it take the 4th quarter. Dun, 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 dun. Love. Golden to his right. John and Reed to his left. Hands it off to Jacobs. Close to a first down. No cigar. 3rd inches. Packers steadily increasing the running per game, rush yard per game list. I formation now, heavy set to the right, most likely a handoff. QB sneak grab it actually to the 5, gain of 2, first and goal. Love looking for his 5th touchdown pass, or 4th touchdown pass of the day. Josh Jacobs has 1 running touchdown. Love, pass to Golden, gonna be incomplete. Lined by 2 people there. Not the smartest of passes. You have John Reed on the left there. Could be an RPO handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown. His 2nd. 35-21. Packers lead. It should be good, and it is. Giants had a chance to tie the game on their last drive and didn't. I don't know if 4th down, must be feeling pretty bad about that. To the 15, 20, 25, down at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Giants. Dart has had an amazing game today. Packers over 400 yards. Giants still under 300. Dart over to the right side. Quick pass going to be stopped at 29 after a gain of 2. If anything, the Packers are quick to swarm around players after they make a catch. Dart passing again, pressure in his face. When we get there, Benjamin St. Justy. We have a tackle and the coverage. Westington now partially tries to spin move, doesn't get it. Dart going deep over the left side on the running. It's going to be there! Jackson Dart with the dot. Keep on the run, dot to Neighbors. TD Giants, 35-28, and we have a ball game again. Kick is away, and it is good, of course. Packers, 1 interception, almost costing them their lead. Moore returned to the 32, didn't matter much as they forced the punt, scored again. Josh Jacobs having an amazing game today. 153 total yards, 133 come from his rushing. And handoff coming this way most likely out of this formation. Will be so. That's not Jacobs at all, but still finds a hole for a gain of 6. Injury for Wilkins on the Giants D-line. Josh Jacobs taking a short break. Hopefully he's not out to wear and tear. Could be out, although the Packers have relied much on their passing game thus far. I doubt that'll change. Love over the middle. Hits that man Golden. Finally a big gainer between them to the 41. Across midfield. Good pass and catch there. Good toss. Well, now no Jacobs still. Hands it off. Chubb. Jukes one. Gets to the 30-yard line. First down Packers. Love over the right side to Cross. Brought down to 24. 2nd and 3 now. And they'll pass 300 yards. Hands it off to Chubb again. He's going to get gain of 2, 3rd and 1 now. Love going to have to pass here. Will gets it to Juicy John to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. Already in scoring range, touchdown range again are the Packers. The only resistance they had is that one error in the pass to Golden. Love looking for his 4th here. Keeps it himself. Jordan Love to the 1, nearly in the end zone. Handoff most likely to Chubb. This formation will be so. Chubb doesn't get in. Love takes the snap. RPO, Matthew Golden touchdown. His 2nd. 2:28 Packers lead in this 4th quarter. Packers over 500 and not looking back. That's good. Kick is away. Packers turn from the 2 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, down to the 24-yard line. Dart over 3,000 yards now for the season. That was a good game. Packers almost at 500 total yards. This could be the Giants' last drive of the game. Dart knows it well. Takes a step back over to the right. Quick tackle made. 9-yard gain. Great information for the Giants. Quickly line up. Hand off to the right. Good first down, but still hit by Parson. Down at 36. Dart takes the snap. Another handoff here. Quickly brought down to 39, 2nd and 7. When they do another handoff, not what they need, not what they want. It's their own time. Go to the right side. They're going to be 3rd and short now. And 1. Giants. Looks like they're going to do a running play. No, it's going to be a passing play by Dart. Dart over the middle gets it. Tackled by Coop at the 46. There we go. Dart takes a step back. Over the middle. Coverage is there, but not good enough. Still gets 6 yards. Quick tackle, though. It's a nice, smart clock. And up to the right. Quickly tackled after a gain of 1. 3 players converge. 33 now. Dart over the middle, going to get down to the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Dart over the middle to 84. 84 quickly tackled. The gain of 3, 2nd and 7 now. 2-minute warning will be reached. The Giants. over the right side, will be tackled across the 20 into the red zone of the 17. But looking for his big touchdown pass. Dart, no pressure, over the middle, touchdown, wide open man. Onside incoming. Parsons injured, wear and tear just killing us. I think I forgot to set my settings back there. Kick on thing. Kick is away. From the 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 down to the 29-yard line. More on the return. Packers. No onside, actually. They kicked it away to the Packers. Had no troubles converting so far. Interesting decision. Most likely handoff coming to Chubb. Set the pace. Will be so, and Chubb loses everything. Loss of 1. Injury timeout for Chubb as well. Third string running backs to come in the game. Cope. 35. Packers need a first down, 35. Don't wait to let the Giants tie without Parsons. Jacobs. Love. Oh, the middle to Reed. Reed gets a first down to the 46. Packers clutch first down, one timeout remaining for the Giants. One more first down shoot in the game. Golden gets an 8 yards here. Second 2. Last time out for the Giants is gone. One first down ends it all. Oh, Packers was actually just nailed out. You can do that. Packers will win the game 42-35 in an intense one. You can check the injuries after this. Jordan Love nails it early. Gonna leave time on the clock. Up for a punt return. They kick it early too. And out of bounds at the 18. Giants have time for one more play. One last Hail Mary. Could be a blunder by the Packers. Dart has to go for it all here. All the time in the world. Incomplete. Packers will win 42-35. Tense game there. Quarterbacks went off. Jordan Love with 90% accuracy. Only one player had a sack in this game, and that's Micah Parsons. I'm gonna check something for the Packers. I actually think I did something wrong. Luckily, it didn't matter for either of our teams, but well, it's not my fault. Record kicked me out for no reason. Oh my god. Look at this. I can't. I have to. Yeah. I can't stream anymore. I can't stream your game parrot until they have owner again. I don't know why record kicks me for no reason, but I mean, like, man, why would you kick me to stream games when you didn't stream the games? Just my question. Shouldn't be kicking me till you need to. Let me check the injury list. Biggest hole in this defense is this guy. 30 years old. Parrot, I mean, do you want me to stream with wear and tear on? I mean, Dion could be taken out in the middle of the game. Anything could happen. And you're playing against the Ravens. Okay, let's do it. Let me go and do the settings in here. I know John got kicked out, but he came back later in the game. No, no, no. Yes. Your team should look like this now. Yeah. Now, legally, I am supposed to actually do Colts game next because they are a premier team. But I'm just not going to do that because that's not in chat. Yes, but Ravens will get the ball first. They're 8-1. Probably one of, if not the best CPU team in the league. Tyler Huntley's in for them though. Derrick Henry quickly tackled, loss of 2. There's the defense the Browns were missing last week, I think. Huntley takes the snap, keeps it on the run. To get of 8, 3rd and 4. We 3rd down, probably more than 3 and out. It's the Ravens' biggest goal right now. Derrick coming off the edge. Huntley gets the pass out though on a 1st down for the 39-yard line. Huntley keeps it again. This time he's brought down after a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 now. Blitz coming, gets it out to the right. Gets past 1 man, doesn't get past the 2nd. Gets killed by Carrito. 3rd and 5 now. Huntley. Pressure coming, gets sacked. Sacks by Hilton. Browns force an early Ravens punt. Huh? No. Good kick here. Good go down the 17. The Browns will take over. Rodgers almost eclipsing 3,000 yards. Both Jackson Dart and Jordan Love did that in the previous game. They for sure do it here. Rodgers hands it off to Q-Judd. Q-Judd, who starts off the game with a 6-yard run, 2nd and 4. There, Jimmy rushes to the left. Behind Carrito, hand off to Q-Judd. Q-Judd getting out to the edge. 30, 35, 40, 45. Jukes man to the 50. Down to the 48-yard line. Quinshon Judkins goes off. Rodgers hands it off to Q-Judd again. Q-Judd up the middle for a gain of 5. 40 yards on the game for him. Rodgers. Play action pass. This time going to pass over the right side. There he is, Jerry Jeudy, 2022. 20-yard gain. The old man gets to work. Are you going to DH Aaron Rodgers, Para? What's your point? It's 25 points per year. And up to Q-Judd. Q-Judd going to 12. 1st and 10. Rodgers keeps it himself. The old man with a run. Gets 7, almost breaks his neck. And wear and tear striking already as Q-Judd goes down. Probably return in a few plays. And off to the backup. Flag on Cleveland, blocking the back. Most likely, that's what Madden loves right now. Loss of 10. It'll be 2nd and 13. Rodgers keeps it himself, throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 13. A-Rod keeps it himself, throws it wildly. 4th and 13. They'll be forced to kick field goal. And if it's good, the score will be 0-3. It's good. We get another chance. Higher take the lead. Turning from 3-yard line to the 10, 15, 20. Juicer Man tries to at least stack it by 3 more at 24. Derek Eddy up there in the top 5 for rushing touchdowns. Alongside notable names, Trevion Henderson and Josh Jacobs. Marr over to the right side, wide open Mark Andrews down to the 50, across the 50 to the 47. Tyler Huntley is playing like the GOAT. About to get a lot of yards here to the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. This Browns defense is getting cut apart. Huntley keeps it himself. Pays his dividends, 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Cooks and Hitman going off. Browns needing a couple of sacks here. Garrett puts him in the left guard here. Over to the left side, one-on-one, gets killed by Dion Carrito. 3rd and 9 now. Over the middle, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Ravens. 7-3. Brandon Cooks and Tyler Huntley connect. A long gainer. Kick is away. And it is good. Turn to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Down to the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Rodgers. Still no Q Judd. Play action pass, gets sacked. Loss of 8 in the blitz. 2nd and 18 Browns. Start this drive. Oh, hesitate on the sack. The Ravens keep it pushing. Business as usual. Rodgers puts his man in motion to the left. Rodgers over to set man. Gets a gain of 5, 3rd and 13. So a long ways to go. Jerry Jeudy in motion to the left. Rodgers takes the snap. Going over the middle for Dion Carito. There's that man again to the 40, across the 40 to the 39. Finally a big connection for the Browns. Getting out the hole and across midfield. Browns could hike before the half. Probably won't. High formation. Quarter will end. Seven to 3 as we start the second quarter. Browns in prime position. We're a touchdown here. Don't want another field goal. Rodgers rolls out, runs, slides after gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Old man still has his motor. Rodgers took Carito down to the 23-yard line. Taking catch up him for 50 yards. Rodgers should already be near that 3,000-yard mark. If not, he's past it. Over to the right side, gonna get a first down in the post. Short 1 yard at the 14. And off to the left. Sacks for or not sack. Taken down for a loss of 1. 32. Rodgers over to the right side. Jerry Jeudy going to get to the 10 and be first and goal. Rodgers interception. Looking for Dion Carito, throws an interception. Huge Ravens defensive play. I guess Roquan Smith. Ravens have been annihilating this Browns defense today. But he's not going to stop anytime soon. There he goes. Big run to the 23. And up to the right. Get 4 yards, 2nd and 6 from the 27. Over to the right side with the pass to 30, 35, 40. Breaks the tackle to the 45, down to the 48-yard line. The Ravens keep pushing. Business as usual, they say. Matt LaFleur said about Josh Jacobs in the recent situation. And off up the middle, going to get 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Over to the right side, going to get to the 39-yard line. Tyler Huntley having a good start to his game. Huntley will keep it again, getting the gain of 2. It's 27th rush yard. Play action pass. Going out to the right, going deep over the right. Almost intercepted. The female ref gets in the way. Doesn't have to clarify female. She's just the ref. Sometimes refs do that, like that ref over there. Oh my God! It doesn't matter. Dion Carrito gets the fucking moss. It's like he's thrown to Carrito. Ian Carrito interception. Mosses the fuck out of Flowers. I think that's who that is. The Browns take the field at the 20 of their own field. Handoff, 4 yards, 2nd and 6 now. JG arguing with Hamilton, who had the sack earlier. Rodgers over the right side hits his running back to the 35, down to the 38-yard line, they call it. First and 10 from the 38. Rodgers, heavy formation to his left. Play action pass to the left. Rodgers pass to the left. Intercepted! Rodgers throws another interception looking for Burrito. Ravens take over at the 10. And now the Browns' backup running back is injured. Ravens, 3 yards to go to score. Mark Andrews in motion. Huntley over the left side, touchdown. Fourteen to 3. Dave Flowers gets his revenge. He goes away, 14 to 3. Ravens trying to run away with this one. Browns get another chance to score before halftime. The Ravens do get the ball after halftime. Return to the 20, 25. Tackled at the 27. First and 10 Browns. No, the Browns get it at half. I think, I don't know. Something happens. Something happens at half. I don't know what. Yeah, the Browns have the first kickoff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Browns have the first kickoff. They get it at half, yeah. Yep. Rodgers takes over, trying to score before halftime. They get the ball. 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning is reached. 3 timeouts left. Rodgers over to the left, slinging it. Hits him after 5 yards. 3rd down now. Rodgers could look for Carrito again. Already 2 interceptions his way, but gotta keep trying. And he won't. Instead, he'll go to Judy to the 46 across midfield. Now Jerry Judy is injured. Wear and tear taking out the Browns, but not the Ravens. Rodgers hands it off to his backup. Spin move, gets 9 yards. 2nd and 1 at the 37. Rodgers over to the left side. Wide open man to the 10. 5. Touchdown! Harold Fenn Jr. with the touchdown. The Browns are up 4, or down 4. Rito kicks it off. Turn from the 6-yard line to the 15, 20, 25. Big return to the 30. Breaks another tackle. 35. Down at the 37-yard line. Nearly a 40-yard return on the play. And off to the right, tackled at the 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Also, Paul cursed you. By the way, I'm pretty sure Paul's the one who cursed you. No, it was Zev. Zev asked for you to win. Zev cursed you. If you do lose, end up losing, it's because of Zev. Handoff to the right. Ravens get a first down at the 47. 50 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Not going to use one yet. Going to instead waste 10 seconds of their time for nothing. Huntley. Pushes the man, takes a snap, fakes a jet sweep, instead goes for the handoff to the 48-yard line. 2nd time not called. Over the left middle. Gonna get a first down. Not timeout called yet. And time tick again. In field goal range. Gonna opt for a touchdown though. Right here. Right here, right now. Going for a touchdown. Huntley runs it instead. That's why he's the backup. 2nd and 7. The first half will end. Down to the 29-yard line. The Browns will start their drive. Rodgers crossed 3,000 yards. Less than 100 completions on the season so far. And off. Judd, who's back in the game. 2-yard gain. Big play here to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Boston! 69-yard touchdown reception. Browns take the lead. 14-17. Be right back. I come back, and the Ravens have an amazing play all the way to the 11, almost matched the level of the Browns' touchdown earlier, if not for the clutch tackle. Now at the 11-yard line. Bob. Huntley sacks. Loss of 6, second and 16. Second sack for the Browns, and what a huge one. Huntley takes the snap, keeps it himself. Tyler Huntley gets killed at the 10 for gain of 7. It can be 3rd and 9. Huntley sacks. Browns force a field goal with 2 sacks. Clutch defensive play this deep. If they make it to be 70-17 all tied, they do. Browns get the ball back. Huge defensive set of downs there from the Browns. And they'll get the ball back. It's even now. Touchdown is a 7-point lead. Turn to the 27. Incarino been shut down today. 2 interceptions when he go his way. They're going to do something here. His teammates have picked up the slack. Boston and Fannin. Duty sometimes too. Rodgers puts Boston in motion, hands it off to the backup running back who gets nothing. 2nd and 10. Rodgers motions Boston. Play action for both of them. Rodgers. There he is, Jerry Jeudy across the 50, across midfield to the 49. The Browns are kicking it now. Finally making something happen. Again, of course, they made something happen last game with that last drive with that 69-yard touchdown. Make something happen here this drive. Hand off to the backup running back. Gets 4 yards. 2nd and 6 at the 45. Rodgers over the middle to Boston, who drops the ball. Can't hang on. That's your one forgiven mistake after that amazing touchdown earlier, Boston. Don't make another one. That's what the Brown fans are saying. Rodgers, he doesn't make a mistake this time. Gets to the 21, Nick Boston. Big Nick Boston. With the reception. Might even be over 100 yards this game. Oh, is it Denzel Boston? Okay, I'll call him Big Dick Boston then, instead of Big Nick. Hand off to the backup, getting 9 yards, 2nd and 1. Rodgers swings it to the backup, gets around the edge, to the 2. Pass to the right, Fannin Jr. His 2nd touchdown. There we go. 17-24. Brown's trying to run away with this one. .25 down to the 28-yard line. No, you were down. You were down 14. You were down 11. It was 14-3. The 17 came after you guys got the 17. They could go to tie it. Oh yeah, 14-3. I'm wrong. I read 14 only. I'm just an idiot. I only read the 14. As Hundley, oh my God! Save Flowers on Dion Carrito. Swips the fucking field to the 7. Dion Carrito blown coverage. Can't really call it blown, can you? Zay Flowers just out routing him. And Hundley's just the GOAT. Makes that pass. Right on the money. Almost a touchdown, but Carrito gets a clutch touchdown. Hundley handoff to the right. Gonna lose a yard. Garrett Henry. 2nd and goal now. Hundley. 3 to the right to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry gets the 7. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Browns defense looking for another stop. Pressure not there. Hundley all day in the pocket. Rolls out, runs for it, gets to the 2. No doubt the Ravens are going to go for it after that 5-yard gain. Here we go. Pass play for sure. Browns defense a little weak sometimes. No, it's going to be handoff to Derrick Henry. They get it. Ravens hand it off to Derrick. And score. All tied at 24-24. Mm-hmm. 25, down to 30. Here we go. Nick Boston to the 40. This man is putting the team on his fucking back. To the right side, over Rodgers. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Ends out Boston having a great game. Rodgers running, keeping it himself, gets the first down and more to the 42. 12-yard gain. Pick 6. I'm not sure. Enough to Carrito. Carrito gets tackled. Loss of 1. Rodgers, Fannin Jr. decided that it was better to catch it with his ball sack than his hands, and so it's incomplete. Go A-Rod. Quick pass to Fannin, making up for his mistake. Not good enough, though. Only a 5-yard gain. Do the Browns kick a field goal here to take the lead? No, the third quarter is going to be over. Fourth quarter will begin. The Colts want to buy. I don't have to worry about Shredden Zev's game. Hunts away. Bounces into the end zone. Huntley takes the field. They're going to regain the lead they lost. Huntley takes the snap. Sacks! Myles Garrett combines the Wusu. The third sack of the game. Maybe the fourth, I'm not sure. Knocking them back 10 yards, 2nd and 20 from the 10. Jeremiah Owusu. Myles Garrett. Clutch when it matters. Browns get another one of those 10-yard losses. They're looking at a safety. Here they go. Over the middle, though. Blown coverage and a first down. Rushing the Browns' hopes of a 3-and-out to the 33. And now it's a new set of downs for the Ravens in good field position. Huntley. Pressure coming. Myles Garrett gets a sack. Knocks it back 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Took him a while to come, but here he is. Over to the right side. Catch is made down at the 39, 3rd and 4. And off to the left. Huntley keeps it himself. Huntley to the 47. It is a race between Parsons and Garrett, for sure. Although I believe Parsons has more tackle for losses in terms of running. So in DPOY voting, that might come into play. Over to the left side. Incomplete. Good coverage there. 2nd and 10. Pressure coming again. Gets it out to the middle of the field for a 7-yard gain. 3rd down again. Can the Browns finally force one? This drive, they've had multiple chances. Goes handoff to the right. This is their chance. Derrick Henry breaks one tackle. Can't break them all. Loss of 3, and the Browns will have to, or the Browns force a punt. Most likely. A 3-yard loss. Surely. They will. Browns with another chance to take the lead. It's going back and forth between these teams. Frito fair yard catch at the 26. Fair catch at 26, not fair yard. Rodgers, the old man, the Ankh as they call him, takes the field. Here we go. Rodgers hands it off to the backup. The backup getting a big gainer. 10 yards. The backup is gone. Backup running back. 74 yards. Touchdown Browns. They take the lead. Dylan Sampson. (24-31). Should be goes, blocked, never mind, it's blocked! It was blocked! 24-30! And my God, that is huge! Turns from the 2 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, down to the 26-yard line. 21-yard line, sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. Huntley motions his man to the left. Makes a jet sweep. Looking to run it himself. And gets 5 yards actually. Injured timeout. Gonna be Huntley. Huntley injured. That is huge for the Browns. Horrible for the Ravens. Here comes the third string. Has to carry his weight in gold. Oh, to the right side. Swings it to Andrews, who gets broken up. Here we go. The third string. Takes a snap. Rolls out. Going deep over the left. Incomplete. 4th and 5. Ravens don't have to go for it. They have to punt, though. Ravens punt. And that is just bad news for the Ravens. Great news for the Browns, although I believe Huntley will be in next drive. And off to the left. Here goes Dylan Sampson. 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. Putting respect on his name now. Over 100 yards this game. Browns almost at 500 total yards. I formation. Rodgers hands it off to Dylan again. Another big gainer. 41. Browns keep it pushing. Swings it to Dylan. Dylan has blockers. Dylan to the 30, 25, 20. Down to the 17. Over a 20-yard rush. Rodgers hands it off to Sampson, who gets a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. And off to Sampson again, gets another 1-yard gain, 3rd and 8. Rodgers throwing deep. Jerry Jeudy gets in. (24 to 38). Browns running away with it. Two-point conversion. Did I spoil it? I did not. (24 to 36). Still in reach. Yeah, it's still a solid lead. Kick is away. Kirk from the 1 to the 10 to 15 to 20 to the 24, 3-yard line, they'll call it. Hand off to Derrick Henry. Dehan gonna get 9 yards. 2nd and 1 now. Under 4 minutes to go. Probably still not in the game. I formation. Gonna have to be passing soon. Can't keep running the ball. We'll try. Derrick Henry gets first down at the 34. I missed. I missed a lot. Apparently, the Ravens score. 31-36. Browns ball. Rodgers running up the middle. 30. Down to 33, 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Ravens timeout. Trying to, at worst, hold the Browns to a field goal. 8-point game. Rodgers and company want to hold them to 0 seconds left on the clock when they finish this drive. Second time out for the Ravens. 3rd down, Browns in trouble. 3rd and 3. Brito in soft coverage on the left side of the field. Rodgers won't target it. Will target it later, though. Cross midfield to the 43, and that's the Ravens' last time out. They're out. 2 more first downs, and it's over. Offsides. Rodgers doesn't catch him fast enough. Handoff. We get 4 yards. Time will tick now. Just wastes all the time he can. Throws it to his to Dylan Sampson for 4 yards. He's out of bounds, though. What they need. Gonna have to waste another play. Gonna need to be a first down. Actually, if they get this first down, it's over. They do. 3 kneel downs should end the game. Browns win. Celebrate this win, boys. You deserve it. Rodgers over the middle to Judy. Judy going to get a first down to put salt in the wound to the 30. The last kneel of the game right here. There you go. All she wrote. Be right back for the next game.
All right, I'm back.
Next, we're not doing the Broncos. We're doing everybody's most favorite owner in the world. At least, want his team to do his upgrades before I get to the Raiders. Joe's record forgets to do them on purpose, obviously. Welcome down, Sam!
EA Sports.
All right. Kick is away. Return from the 5 to the 10, 15, 20. Reaches man to the 25. Down at the... Oh, flag on the flag. Gonna be holding, blocking the back. One of those two. Madden loves blocking the back. Yeah. Alright, here we go. From the 44, the Raiders, 1st and 10. Mendoza gets back to Genty. Genty gets to the... It's 2 yards, 2nd and 8 now. Mendoza takes the snap. Passing over the middle, gonna get a 1st down now to the 45. Jalen Naylor. Mendoza puts Genty in motion. Looking over the right side. Has a gainer of 8. I wouldn't be celebrating, big bro. You let up 8 yards. And out to Genty. Genty gets away from 1. Genty to 30. 25, 20, 10. To the 10-yard line. They'll call the 11. 26-yard rush for his first rush of the game. Over the left side to the 6. 5-yard gain. And off to Genty. Genty gets sacked. Loss of 3. Sacked. It's tackled for loss of 3. Rashawn Gary. 3rd and 8 now. Mendoza over the right side. Dropped. 4th and 8. The 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Over to the left. 1 yard loss, 2nd and 11. Over the middle, Milton to the 40, down to the 41-yard line. I gotta go. I gotta be right back. Turning on a normal commentary.
Menu narration set to 100.
For Dallas, first down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Milton now. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They'll run the toss for Gibson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Throwing off the play fake. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. It's a screen play to Genty. 6 away from 1. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Design quarterback run here. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Here's Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. This time it's a passing play. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gay with the point after. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're tossing left here, Gibson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Milton back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Aubrey puts it through, and they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Dylan Laube on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Raiders, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Shotgun give here to Genty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brought down by Deron Bland. Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, third and long. Lofts it deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36. The give inside to Gibson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. All right, here we go. Second down. Now Milton to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing from the gun here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. To throw, Milton. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Milton. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. He's going to throw it again. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's first and 10. Running it after the penalty. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal, Dallas.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Gibson will not get there as the flag comes in. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Lowby with the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Throwing in on second down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, looking to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Back to throw it. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And this is Devontae Smith. He's so good working down the field.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That finds Ayuk, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
That one connects. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Jency on 2nd. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another give here to Jency. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. That's complete to Bowers outright. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. All set now, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Coming left is Genty. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards.
This 3rd field goal of the game is a big one. They're all tied up now in the second half, and rather than playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys and Joe Milton set to take over again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Quick on the draw to Gibson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Again, up the middle to Gibson. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Quay Walker. 3rd down, they need 7. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This game is tied 16 aside as we get set for our final quarter. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That's cut for the first. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Takes the second down snap. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They're going to throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And off to Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. There's a dive up the middle. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
This is Genty. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Running it again with Gibson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Receiver screen to Ayuk. He crosses the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Milton now. It's caught, Ferguson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Milton back to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And this could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut. Offense up to the line fast. Here's a throw. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders losing by 14. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. They are throwing it again. Beats Bowers with another catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. The ball on the 13 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll try and run this. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. This give to Gibson. Has room into the secondary. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. He's going to throw it. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Working now from the gun. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Throwing it again here. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And he's going to spike it with an even 10 seconds left. Offense to the line, second down. Pass play now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.